Creating ears for this character is a relatively simple task, and the easiest way to look at it is by identifying the placement of them on the shape of Cecil. And you see that his head, um, the ears fit between this horizontal guide and this one here to the base of the nose. Usually that's the placement of ears. And the way you do it is you try to get it from behind the guide that becomes the jaw. In this case, this three faces, 1, 2, 3, would be the origin of Cecil's ears. I'm going to go to the perspective view and then get out of this ray so we can see it a little bit better. And from this, we are going to extrude out Cecil's ears. So just a simple extrude that will make it go out, and we can just shrink it down to the placement that we want it to be. We can just rotate a little bit and push it back some more, do a little more rotation in different directions. I'm going to bring it up a tiny bit, and I'm going to extrude it one more time, and this second time again I'm going to just scale down some more and push it back in a little bit more. In the front view he's looking a little bit better. On the side view he looks way too far back, so we're gonna just try to correct the side view to make it match the original sketch. So we are gonna try to do it by edges. So I'm gonna click on this edge loop and I'm gonna bring it closer and I'm gonna bring it up trying to fit the basic shape that he has in his ears. And then I'm going to try to get the next actually those are faces that are the tip of the ear, and I'm going just to try to bring them closer to what they need to be, moving them some way forward. That gives me a better front view and a little bit better side view. Still need some fine tuning, but that's just a matter of working with them. Okay, so I'm going to try to go to perspective view one more time and see how we can feature slightly better. Right now it feels a little upwards, so I'm trying to just correct it little by little so that it looks more pleasing. It's got huge ears, so I think I'm going to flatten the front of the ears a tiny bit so that they look a little more attractive. Well, that's what my sketch has, so I'm going to just try to stick to my sketch. I'm going to also push in the back of the ear a little bit so that we get a better sense of it, and then push it out, and maybe I'm going to just to push out some of the back of his head so that I get a little more roundness around his head in the back, so that he gets a little bit more spherical looking, not so pointy skull. Same at the bottom here, although that may be following the drawing. There are some differences from the side to the front view, so we're just gonna have to work around them to make them look right. Okay, so he has a big ears, but that's what the way it is. Now you may decide if you want to add some more detail inside of his ear or not, and in many cases it can be just a matter of finding a way to push the geometry and maybe extruding some of these faces that we have here. For now, I'm just going to push in these two pieces a little bit so they take a little more of a deeper feeling there, but not trying to make them fully detailed, especially because it's a character, it's more cartoony design. Okay. This is he feels a little bit square on the perspective view compared to the actual front view, right? So that is his ears.